So I've done a lot of research online as to how to come up with the specifications of, let's say for instance, the maximum current and the maximum voltage that this brushless motor can handle without getting damaged. And I found not much information, so I've decided I'm gonna take the manual visual approach to figure that out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna attach the bench power supply to one of the phases of this motor, and then I'm gonna, let's say, set it to about 5 volts initially with a current maximum current, the current limit at around, let's say, half an amp, and then I'm gradually gonna increase the voltage of the bench power supply. And the maximum voltage I can use for this circuit, for this motor, is basically 24 volts. So I'm probably gonna go to around 12 volts initially, gradually in increments, and see basically if the coils heat up, then I'll know if they're too hot, I'll know that I'm like at the limit, the current limit of the motor. So it's kind of like a visual approach rather than using formulas. It's kind of like if somebody is learning to play a song via their ears, like they're just playing a song on the piano by hearing it. So a person can play a song on the piano by listening to a song and then just doing it by ear. You get me? It's like a visual approach rather than knowing learning the notes. Or in this case, without using a formula, I can perhaps figure out the maximum current and voltage that this motor can handle by increasing the voltage in order to increase the current, and feeling the coils to see if they are getting very hot. If they're getting too hot, I know that I'm basically approaching or have passed the current limit of these coils. So by doing that, I'm going to figure out the maximum specification of this motor, and then I'll see if the magnetic field on the coil is strong enough for the robot to stand up